What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be showcasing the Winterblade Co M-Fire. This is one of the many very interesting and unique knife designs from Brian Winters of Winterblade Co. It's a Winterblade Co knife. Of course, one of the main features is the fact that it utilizes magnets in its locking system. I won't get too into the weeds of how it works. It's a very interesting design and it's a little complicated to just explain with words, so I definitely recommend looking it up on Winterblade Co's website if you're interested. But I guess the best way to simplify it, the best way to describe the M-Fire is that it has a dual action opening system. You can open the knife like a regular manual knife. You can flick it open, you can slow roll it open with no problem, reverse flick it, just like any knife with a thumb hole. But of course, this is a Winterblade Co knife. It's gonna have a unique mechanism. The locking mechanism also acts as a way to open the knife, just like a switchblade. Simply pull back on the lock and the knife swings open. You have both a manual and automatic way to open the knife, which is really cool. Of course, it's all magnet powered. It utilizes the force of a magnet to propel the blade open, which is really cool. There is a way to disable the automatic actuation feature of the knife if you're worried about knife laws. But what's interesting about this knife is that technically speaking, and if you're following the legal definition of a switchblade, apparently this doesn't count as an automatic. Of course, I would recommend following up on your local knife laws. Of course, I live in California. California, unfortunately, doesn't allow any automatics or balisongs or gravity knives over the length of 2 inches. Hopefully that changes this year, but of course, only time will tell. But per Brian Winters in the description of the knife, apparently this doesn't count as automatic. Instead, it counts as assisted, which would be really cool if it's true. Whenever I have carried this knife, I've just opened it up by the manual options rather than the switchblade option. But of course, it's so cool. I mean, a dual action on a production folding knife is so cool. Typically, you only find dual actions in high-end custom knives, which are cool in their own right. Of course, they're custom knives, so they're going to retail in the 4 figures. The M-Fire is by no means a cheap knife. It retailed for over $300. Manufactured by Kunwu, a great Chinese manufacturer, made out of premium materials. On the show side, you have some milled titanium handles, and then on the other side you have carbon fiber, and the blade is made out of Van Ack steel and comes in this nice DLC finish. I was able to get this back during the initial drop of the M-Fire. After they sold out, he did open up a pre-order, which is really cool. I really like how Winterblade Co does their drops and pre-orders, so everyone who wants one is able to get a knife. The handle, in my opinion, is a bit weird. I feel like if I'm gonna do a full 4-finger grip, I'm gonna have to kind of go back with my 4 fingers and get my 2 fingers in this groove rather than being up here, because this is a bit awkward. But regardless, it is a pretty solid grip despite the interesting handle design. Get a nice milled pocket clip that is reversible as well. It's not fully ambidextrous. The switch is only on one side of the knife, but if you are a lefty, it won't be too hard to open and close the knife with the switch on the other side of the blade. This isn't a full review. Of course, there's a lot to say about this knife. I just wanted to showcase its awesome mechanism and dual action design. Winterblade Co is definitely one of the most innovative knife companies in the market right now. I'm really excited for that OTF that's like the Darksaber from Star Wars. That one was really cool, and he also has a design of like an electric knife, which is kind of unnecessary but also really interesting and cool at the same time. This is probably my favorite production knife that he's made so far. I just really like the dual action. It's like it's a manual and an automatic at the same time, powered by magnets. It's just so cool.